Hi, I'm Sherrie Hopper. I am running for the Millington Board of Aldermen, position 4. And I really just wanted to introduce myself to you on this absolutely beautiful day here. My name is Sherrie again, and I have lived in Millington pretty much all my life. My parents moved to Millington when I was very young. We lived over on Montgomery Street in Saratoga, and I spent the rest of my time in Waverly. And I went to Millington South, then I went to Lucy, I went to Woodstock, and I went to Millington High School. I spent my time on the baseball fields and on the basketball court in the Parks and Recreation Department. I would be at the Baker Community Center for Girl Scout meetings, and we were always at International Goat Days. So Millington has been my home my entire life. And I met my husband at what was Second Baptist Church, now Cross Point. And when we made our home, it was only natural that we chose Millington as our home where we would raise our family. And we've had 3 children that we have raised in Millington. And people have asked why I've decided to run for the Board of Aldermen. And it's because in the last couple of years, I have witnessed a lot of things in the city of Memphis fighting for first responders, and I started seeing some of those things in Millington, and that really bothered me because, I'm very passionate about my first responders. My husband is a first responder. He works for the Memphis Fire Department, and a couple of years ago, they decided that they would cut the retirement benefits of the first responders in Memphis, and the city of Memphis employees in general, all of them. They had their retirement insurance taken from them, or the subsidies, and they had the spousal carve-outs that happened, and I just didn't feel that was a really decent thing to do to your employees. And so we started getting involved, and we started fighting for those benefits. And we weren't successful. We were at first. But I was successful. One of my proudest moments, which is my driving passion behind what I do, was meeting Officer David Booker, and he is a Millington resident, by the way. Officer Booker served the city of Memphis for many years and was awarded Employee of the Year by the mayor, the same mayor that took his benefits. But see, Officer Booker suffered a thalamic stroke, and he was about to lose his home, his wife, beautiful wife, Kim, and his family. They didn't know what they were going to do. For one, David Booker is a miracle. He's a miracle that he's here. And after meeting that precious man and his wife, I just couldn't fathom that happening to him, putting in so much work. He built the neighborhood watch programs in the city, and out of the back of his car, they trusted him enough that he was an officer with such integrity. They trusted him not to profit from guarding the body of Elvis Presley. And I remember talking to him when I met him and just fell in love with him. And every time he met me, he just would ask me one question: am I going to get to keep the house I built for my family? No one should have to ask that question, but specifically someone who put in their time. And no one should have to trade a home for medical insurance. This man he served with such integrity, he's such an admirable man. And anyone that's ever met him will tell you the same. And he was an integral part of Millington as well. He served as a deacon. He was coaching. He was a part of Millington. I met him, and I fell in love with him and his family. And I wanted to do nothing but to get this man the help he needed. And guess what? We did. So David Booker and people like him are my driving force. They are the passion behind what I do. And so I fought the city of Memphis alongside other people. It wasn't just me. But we read the budgets, and we found where there were just some issues, the issues that we delivered to the governor ourselves, hand delivered. So am I passionate about my first responders? Absolutely. I wouldn't expect anyone else not to be. I mean, shouldn't we be passionate about the people that put their lives on the line for us? Am I passionate about the fact that I want the people that lead my city to be honest and to do the right thing, be good stewards with our resources. Yeah, I'm passionate about that too. And do I speak my mind about that? I sure do. And I'm proud of that. I'm not ashamed of that at all. What got me involved in Millington, though, was when I voted myself for a school system, and I voted for the taxes to pay for it. It came to my attention that the Board of Aldermen were going to put the excess money in the general fund. Well, in my experience with the city of Memphis, when money went into the general fund, it went away. And never to be seen again. Certainly not going to the school system. So I showed up to that meeting, and I watched citizen after citizen get up there and say, don't do this. We voted to put that money to the school system, and we need that school system. I mean, look at the school system that we have. The choice is Shelby County Schools or the Millington Municipal School District. Don't we want to baby that system? Don't we want to throw everything we can at it? That's our crown jewel. That's what's going to set us apart. But I watched as everything that citizens said fell on deaf ears. And it reminded me so much of what I was seeing at the Memphis City Council. And that's what brought me to looking at Millington. I started, because I trusted that Millington was doing what they were supposed to be doing. I trusted that. I mean, who wouldn't want to put all the money into the school system that we can? Because again, that's what sets us apart. And then I started to say, when I go up to people and I say I'm from Millington, I don't get the same reaction as I do from someone who would say they live in Germantown or Collierville. Why not? Well, let's change that. I want Millington to be the Millington that I grew up in. But I do want to see us progress too, wisely. I want to see businesses that come in that want to give back to the community. I want us to see each other on the ball fields and us know each other. I want all of that. I want the Millington I grew up in. But I want to wisely make it the best Millington it can be. I want people, when they come in because they've been transferred here to the Bureau of Personnel, I want the Bureau of Personnel telling them, hey, you need to look in Millington. You need to buy in Millington, not Germantown, because that's what I get told. People, when they come in here, don't look to stay in Millington. Even though it's right here, don't look to stay there. Look in Germantown, Collierville. They got better schools. We don't have to be that way. We don't have to accept that, and I don't accept that, because Millington is my home. It's our home. That City Hall belongs to us. And that's the only reason I'm running, because I want it to be clear that Millington belongs to the people. I don't own a business in Millington. I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 14 years now. Taught at school, 2 schools in Millington, and now I teach in Cordova, and I love what I do. I teach at the collegiate level too. I teach American government. And yes, I'm passionate about it. I love it. And I'm not ashamed of that. If you want to check out, what I feel about, my political thoughts, you can check out the 19strongshow.org. That my blog is on there. My shows are on there. I am a radio show host as well on Saturdays on AM 990, sponsored by the Memphis Police Association. I love the Memphis Police Association and Mike Williams, the president of the Police Association. I helped him campaign, and he was for the people too. I'm proud to be a voice for the people, and always will be. So even if you don't vote for me on November the 8th, vote your conscience, definitely. If I'm not who you think is best suited for that job, then by all means, you vote the way you feel. It's your vote. That's your voice. But that doesn't mean I'm going away. So, regardless, I'll see you around Millington, and I just want to return Millington to make it our home, our Millington, because after all, it is ours. And why shouldn't we be passionate about our home? So again, November 8th, get out to the polls. I'm asking for your vote, and hopefully I'll see you around. I'm going to be door knocking soon and getting to meet some of y'all one-on-one, and I can't wait to do that. And by all means, please feel free to ask me the hard questions. Do I know it all? Absolutely not. But I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to represent the wishes of the people. So anyway, let's make a Millington our home again, because it is our Millington. Have a blessed day, everyone.